I'm pretty excited about this one. Ever since I started the store, I wanted to have as many different variants of brands and tailors in as possible. And that's for a very selfish reason. I wanted to learn more about tailoring and suits. And when it comes to the very, very top high-end tailors, such as Anderson and Sheppard, I don't have £5 to go and buy a bespoke suit for myself. So getting a vintage version, getting a pre-owned version, and not keeping it is a really good way to get your hands on the materials, understand the way they're put together, the cuts. So this one in particular is super cool. It's in ridiculous condition for its age. It's got a very contemporary look for it, so it's not too boxy. Anderson and Sheppard in general is a very classic cut. It is larger around the body. It is made for royals, essentially, to have that traditional British fit and look, and that's not necessarily my style when it comes to tailoring. So it's probably, this suit isn't for me, it's not my size, but I know that someone's going to get a lot of use out of this. Since opening in 1906, Anderson and Sheppard have been synonymous with quality, British style, and the very, very top level of society, the great and the good. Don't take my word for it. Let's have a look at their customer base. So this starts with Cary Grant, the Duke of Windsor, JFK, Calvin Klein, Fran Lieberitz, just a ton of real interesting clients that have walked through those doors on Savile Row or have had their tailors fly over and take measurements. It's rarefied air, and to get a piece like this in store now, it's a real pleasure for me, because I get to have a look at it, I get to learn from it, but also I get to provide it to someone at a real reasonable price. These suits normally, if you're going to have one done bespoke, they're £5. Obviously, it's going to be nowhere near that. I'm going to put this on, I'm going to show you a bit of an idea of what the structure of the suit is. Obviously, it's not tailored to me at all, it's not even my size, but I would advise, if you're going to look for something like this or any second-hand tailoring, is just take it to your tailors, have some slight adjustments. Don't ruin the whole structure of the suit, but definitely take the sleeves up, take the trousers in a little bit, depending on what your body shape is. But yeah, I'm going to put this on now, and if you're interested, I'll put all the details back in the back end. Okay, this is the suit. I've paired it with just a denim Reese shirt. I mean, high-low, you can't really get much more difference than those two. Really beautiful grey colour, love the structure. But there's also been a bit of an update. Okay, bear with me with this. So looking at the tag, the label, where it sort of has that really regal Anderson and Sheppard thing with an emblem, and just looks very classy, very old school. It's got the date 1986 on there, and it's also got the name of the person they made the suit for. So in this case was a Mr. David Easton, Esquire. So I love this. This is one of the best parts of my job, is finding things in pockets or name tags that you can look into and who these people were. You find all sorts. I mean, sometimes you get like a best man speech that's quite touching or quite just shit, but still interesting. So I had a little look at David Easton, who he was, and especially with the tailor Anderson Sheppard, you're probably going to come up with someone interesting. And this was interesting. So he was an architect and designer. So the first thing I found was this New York Times article, and he's wearing this suit. So this photo was taken in 1987, a year after this suit was made, and I'm almost certain it's this suit. And if you look through, so it says he's an architect designer. His work, along with that of Mark Hampton and Mario Boata, would become emblematic of English-style opulence that defined the 1980s. It's pretty incredible, and he was wearing the suit. So, and I've looked into some more photos of him. He died in 2020 at 83. absolutely fascinating. I'll put some more information in the description because I haven't had a chance to really read through this, but some of the photos and some of the clothes he's wearing are outstanding. Amazing stuff. He clearly had impeccable style and talent as well. And yeah, that is one of the great things about buying suits that will last more than a lifetime. It's incredible. Like, the fact that this was from the 1980s and now it's going to go to another home and it will last however long more is just fantastic, and just add to the story of it, really. But yeah, anyway, I really want to dive into that, so I'm going to have might do another video. But anyway, ultimately it's very comfortable. That's what sticks out to me the most. It's super lightweight material. The hand in the pocket test really works out well, especially compared to like contemporary jackets where you can barely get your hands in it. This is solid. And look at this for a 1980s piece. So the shoulders are strong. So if you're into that, fantastic. These are a little bit too sharp for my liking at the moment. I don't know, the more I look at it, the more I like it. But look at that silhouette there. Look at the torso, the way that cinches in. For an 80s suit, that's pretty cool, because you normally get that boxy shape. It just shows there's been real craft and real thought into the design of this suit. Trousers are high-waisted. You see there. So the trousers are high-waisted and pleated. And yeah, I think this is just an amazing piece, and now I know the history of it as well. Just adds to it more. So this will be in the store soon. We haven't got it up just yet. If you're watching it, it might be on there ready, so hopefully before Christmas. If you have any questions, let us know. It's archandwoods.com, at archandwoods on the socials. DM me if you have any questions. We've got plenty of suits from not just places like Anderson and Sheppard. We've got suits from Reese, from Drake's, much more like modern pieces as well. All pre-owned, all sustainable, and all amazing deals. Hit us up if you have any questions, and look forward to hearing from you. Cheers.